Mobile heading into the home straight, 2,030 metres, race 2. And the long odds on favourite Wrangler, drawn gate 9, outside of the front. Green light, they're away. And Wrangler, no real gate speed from outside front. I wasn't expecting that. Catcher Ruby both away well. And here's Shelton's Choice carving over from gate 7. And Shelton's Choice is going to take up the running over. I wasn't expecting that. Catcher Ruby, Yellow Taxi, Architecture in the white tab club's colours. Trapped a little deep in that run of the first turn. And Just Millhouse makes handy ground up along the inside. It's currently 3 back pegs. Now we're followed by Nipper's Grin. On its outside was Siddle. Drifting back is Calvin. And Wrangler drops back to the tail. Lead time comes up in a fairly handy 31.5 down the back straight, a line of 3. Shelton's Choice, Yellow Taxi, and on the outside Architecture makes that line of 3. I wasn't expecting that. Gun Run leaders back, and Catcher Ruby 1 out and 1 back as Architecture. Drivers given up hope of getting across these 2 leaders, so he's starting to drift back in that 3 wide line. Siddle on its inside, then Just Millhouse, Nipper's Grin, Calvin, Wrangler as Architecture continues to go back to the rear. It'll be last in just a moment. Past the 1200, and the first quarter comes up in 29.2. Into the straight they run, and the leader is Shelton's Choice. Leads by a metre over Yellow Taxi, facing the breeze second. I wasn't expecting that. Leader's back third. And then came in the 1-1 Catcher Ruby. It's getting a beautiful run. On its back, Siddle in the running line. Just Millhouse tapped along 3 back pegs. Nipper's Grin on its back. And then came Calvin. Further back was Wrangler second last. Architecture on its back is now last. As they head to the 800, they're leaving the straight. And the second quarter, 29.7, 58.9, first half of the mile. Second favourite, Shelton's Choice in control. 3 metres in front of Yellow Taxi. I wasn't expecting that. Catcher Ruby, Just Millhouse. Siddle on the outside. Nipper's Grin, then Calvin. Wrangler's jumping onto its back in the 3 wide line, and Architecture's had a tough run. It's about 15 metres away at the tail. 550 left to travel. They're about to leave the back straight. Shelton's Choice has had a nice run in front. Calvin now charges up on the outside 3 wide around Yellow Taxi. I wasn't expecting that. And Wrangler is working its way into the race beautifully on the back of Calvin. Further back in the event, then Catcher Ruby dropping off Just Millhouse the inside, and then came Siddle off the back in 29.2, and here's Wrangler 3 wide charging up to them. Wrangler goes to Calvin. Shelton's Choice trying to battle back on the inside, but the favourite has sprinted away on the home bend. And first up from New Zealand, Wrangler is going to come down for a big win. Very big win. It's going to win by 25 metres over Shelton's Choice. Calvin gets third. I wasn't expecting that. Fourth. Just ahead of Yellow Taxi, Siddle, Nipper's Grin, Just Millhouse, Catcher Ruby, Architecture at the tail. 29.2, 28.0, the final 2 quarters. Number 9, Wrangler, has absolutely waltzed in. 28 metres was the winning margin. 3 metres between second and third. 28 by 3.